Hello, my name is Mackenzie Heyer.
I'm Hannah Millis.
And I'm Amanda Makowski.
Today we're going to learn about classifying organisms for a 4th grade level.
And here we have a bunch of animals all over the board. We're going to push a couple of them because the kids get the chance to see what each animal sounds like. So they can kind of have fun with that.
So our key concept or main idea would be to group, compare, and classify animals based on the common characteristics.
And so here we have an organization of the different organisms, and this will be a reference further in the lesson. And there's an icon that we'll show later that takes you back to this classifying animals section.
And here, if you push on this animal classification button, it takes you to a link that shows more in depth of the different characteristics of each group of animals. And we can just scroll through this, and it points out different aspects of each organism.
Okay, so fish is our first one.
And then we have insects.
And mammals. And like we said, anytime that the kids get confused on what group they belong to, they can click this red apple and it jumps back to the tree diagram.
So then birds.
And amphibians.
And reptiles.
All right. So we have 2 games for the kids that we would also choose different students to come up at a time. This is our first one. Now, if a characteristic doesn't belong in the box that a child pulls it to, it'll put it back to the top. If it does belong in the box, it will stay down there, so at the end they can see all the characteristics and which box they go to.
And then at the end they can see all the characteristics within each group, so they now understand which ones belong.
And then over here we have a game that they can play. We can call it people to the board, and they can play individually, and then they can phone a friend if they need help. But basically, it's just characterizing the different animals that we've talked about. You're going to catch it and drag it to the appropriate box. And like before, if it's incorrect, then it'll go back. But if it's right, it'll stick there.
And to assess the learning for the children, there is a quiz built into next to this game as well. Different children will be chose to pick what they think is correct, and then at the end we'll listen to the answer.
Right. Plants do not have legs.
And credit given to Renee.